And there we go. Go live. Start event. And we're live in 3, 2, 1. Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bodega Breaks. I'm your host for this evening, Jose, aka Free Packs, aka Big Brooklyn. Now, we are Bodega Cards. We are a brick and mortar shop located in Hoboken, New Jersey. We break from Monday to Thursday. Not only for your entertaining purposes, but to also have some fun and potential outcomes from our auctions. Now, what we are breaking before us is a 2026 Topps Heritage Baseball hobby box. Well, an entire case, obviously. So we're going to get right into that, so no dilly-dallying.
I'm Charlie. You guys might recognize me. I usually do these breaks, but I'm standing helping out. And watching my man Jose, aka Fate Packs, aka Big Brooklyn. We got Matt over here still.
What's up, guys?
Matt is still in the house. And the man of honor, Pete the Heat.
What up?
Pick your team. A lot of cards going to everybody.
Alright, so I'm going to put the whole thing out.
Love it. Mr. Kin, Star Wars was fun, man. That product is really cool. We hit the coolest sketch I have ever personally hit. Oh, I'm out of it. Look at that, 12.
Alrighty. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Now, I hope everyone is excited for Heritage. I know I am. I have a few personal faves, but that's not important right now. Let's get into it.
Well, Jose gets to ripping. Heritage is one I open every year. I'm kind of a huge nerd about it to the point where a lot of my co-workers at the bodega make fun of me about it. But
It's the Heritage Charlie Instagram account that I'm putting on the top. Heritage Gold Fever.
So,
I would love to hit a nickname variation of Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony.
oh yeah. Alright. Well, without hesitation, we have our first box. Now, chat, what I like to do is I like to rip a few packs, so that way it keeps things going, and then we go through them. Now, what I really do like about Heritage Packs is that they open so easily.
Well, it's funny you say that because last year that was the complete opposite situation.
I mean, it depends on what you're ripping from. Alright. Here we have a Tyler Soderstrom on the
Blue Sparkle.
Blue Sparkle.
The light blue sparkle officially.
Oh, I think I may be colorblind. There we go. Because to me it looks like aqua.
Almost teal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got all the
Here we have a 277 Salvador Perez.
Color of the Year, number 77. This is the 1977 Topps set, so we're doing that throwback. That's a cool first numbered card.
There we go. Absolutely gorgeous card. Roman Anthony. There we go. Manny Machado on the Blue Sparkle. And we have, our black border. Or is this gray?
This is the dark gray.
So it's the
this is
dark
gonna be
gray.
8 of these per
Okay.
box. This is the dark gray, very similar to the black, but
So-
in hand you can tell the difference.
So chat, previous years, Heritage had white. Now they resorted to a dark gray. So look out for any sort of confusions that you may encounter in the future, guys. And Enterprise, Jordan Alvarez.
I do have to
Oh,
admit,
I
as the
think we-
resident heritage expert, the frustrating thing to me has been that the short prints are no longer like a high number. It was typically like it would be 400 card checklist. There would be 100 short prints. Numbers 1 through 300 would be the regular ones, and then the short prints would be like numbers 301 to 400. This year, totally random numbering, skip numbered, but not in any sort of consistent manner. It is honestly kind of infuriating. I started writing them down, and then I was like, you know what? This doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, because like this one, like 40 out of 77.
Alrighty.
No, not that.
On our blue sparkle, we have Nick Castellanos. And a dark gray, Gerald Perdomo. On the rookies,
First, Mizarowski, he's a fun guy.
definitely a future face in the franchise. On the chrome, we have Carlos Rodon. Matt Strom, dark gray. Matt Shaw. And our first auto of the night in Heritage, Brendan Donovan on the Real Ones auto. There we go. And right after that, Chrome Miguel Vargas.
Not a lot of autographs in Heritage this year, especially. I mean, it's never been an autograph-driven product. Not really even a hit-driven product. It's typically a set builder's product, which is why I like it. And it's less popular, let's say.
I mean, I've really enjoyed Archives from 2024.
Archives is fun. I think I will build a set this year. I do every year. Yeah, I don't know the high numbers. That's not what I meant to say. The short prints being random is tough because it makes it such that it's really hard to sort out which are the short prints. So I think it's going to be harder to find them for sale. Because previously, you could look at the back of the card and you see the card's numbered over 300. We're in business. It's a short print, or over 400, or whatever it is
Judge
for
on
each
the
set.
All-Star. There we go. On the Chrome rookies. So that's, I'm pretty sure there's going to be multiple versions of this throughout. So we're going to distribute that evenly, or I'm pretty sure we're going to distribute that evenly.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh, here we go. Record breaker, Ellie De La Cruz. Best player in MLB history with 115 XBHS and 115 SBS. And on our 1977, Bob Davis on the buyback.
Historically, these were those buybacks from box toppers,
JJ
which was
Bleday.
cool. Now they put them in the actual packs, which I'm of multiple minds about. You can, on one hand, it replaces, I guess, a base card, which is nothing for many people. On the other hand, I thought it was cool to like open it and see either I got the cool
PCA. On the
big
All-Stars.
cards, oversized cards, or different things like that.
Oh, dark gray, Freeland. Jack Caglione, our first one of the evening. And a refractor, Brendan Donovan.
So in some of the cases I've seen like 2 or 3 autos in the whole case, and a lot of them, 9
Is there a
relics.
reason why there's only just so limited autos?
Well, it never has been an autograph-driven product because like historically, I think I was talking about this a little bit in the shop today. Historically, Heritage is a product that has driven the high-value cards in Heritage, beyond the obvious ones, right? Like Shohei, Ohtani,
Right.
autos and stuff, are driven by master set collectors who cared about. You had a question in the eBay chat from $10.
If I missed the Star Wars box break, how can I find out? All right. So, if you miss that break, you can go on YouTube and go to our previous live where it'll have the video archived, and you can check what cards you've got potentially.
Yeah, so our YouTube is Bodega Breaks. The video will be called Wednesday Night Part 1, and the title of the Star Wars break. You can rewatch it there.
Gerald Perdomo on a Chrome. And number 299, Chrome Angel Martinez. Kyle Schwarber on the gray, the dark gray. And Kyle Teal on the ready in action. These are definitely interesting looking cards. Bryce Terag on the blue Sparkle. Carbon Corral on the Diamondbacks. Dark Gray. Chrome Tyler Stephenson. Nick Kurtz. Chrome De La Hernandez. On the blue Sparkle, Johan Duran. Jackson Holiday on the dark gray. And Holiday again on the Enterprise. Spencer Strider on the blue Sparkle. Dylan Beavers on the Refractor.
One of these days, I'm gonna make a blue Sparkle.
You should, man.
Or just spring it.
The blue Sparkle parallels every year. I mean,
Box
I
number
think
2.
I like them when they're darker. The darker blue. Like in 2022, they were particularly dark. This year, they call them the light blue Sparkle. But there's something about them. It just like hits that part of my lizard brain. And one of these days, I think I'm gonna build a set of those because they're not terribly expensive. They're not numbered. They're limited, but not crazily. Yeah, it's interesting. Also like this year's pack design. It has a very 70s simplicity design.
I like
It's
it.
The gum.
Yeah, literally. They should put some gum back.
They should put some gum back
Though I suspect there's
I
probably
wouldn't-
a significant number of health laws that we're not thinking about.
I wouldn't mind a little bit of a wax flavored gum. All right. Record breaker, Pete Alonso. Bo Wilcox on the blue Sparkle. Kenley Jason on the dark gray. We have George Foster on the ready in action. Another record
George
break.
Foster autograph on a postcard at a flea market once.
Really?
Did you get it?
I did buy it. Yeah, it was $1.
Yes.
Not sure it's worth a ton more than that. Well, I mean, it
From
is,
rookies.
but it's not certified.
You
But
see that the
Andrew
couple that found
Vaughn.
the $1 million LeBron. It
Enterprise
ended up
Jazz
in a Goodwill
Chisholm.
I don't think I did see that.
bin. It was like in like a Goodwill bin.
Raymond on the blue Sparkle. Hunter Goodman on the dark gray.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I'd look into that. Be pretty jealous if I'm being honest. I've had a few good flea market, thrift store type finds like that.
Really? And I think you're always on an adventure.
I'm digging around. Keeps me out of trouble.
It does.
I found a Roberto Clemente game used for like
Oh,
at a
nice.
flea market for $3.
There you go.
That was cool. I mean, it's not worth like $1 million, but it's just cool to find.
Oh, that's definitely awesome. That was one of my grandfather's favorite players growing up. Well, because he actually grew up watching him in Puerto Rico. Jack Caglione.
Let's have a young grandfather. He's my father's favorite player. Or I have an old dad.
It could be both. It could be both. That could be time travelers. Who? Oh, here we have our clubhouse relic on Jordan Alvarez and Chris Bryant to 99 on the green chrome.
So I think that Jordan relic is to be expected to some extent. What we'll be seeing a bunch of those.
Charlie's cousin, Kyle Riley. Turn back the clock. Cabrera hits a career home run of 500 5 years ago. I think Charlie may carry that, that catcher.
Well, you know what's funny? My brother played high school baseball and he was a catcher.
It might be.
This is before we knew we were related to Cal Raleigh.
It might be hereditary.
And actually, I think before Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
My brother and I are both older than him by a few years.
Callaway also saw Roberto Clemente play.
For all we know, your cousin may be a time traveler.
No, I was bummed though. He didn't get any run in yesterday's game.
Oh,
I was kind of surprised about that. My father was very
Pitcher was
upset.
going off.
That's my nephew. No, it's also his cousin, I think, somehow.
Ian Seymour on the blue speckle.
But yeah, I don't hear from him all the time, and he sent multiple texts about why is Cal not playing.
Andrew McCutcheon on the refractor.
let me speak to your manager.
Yeah, honestly. DeRosa. We'll see if he comes back. I think.
On the blue speckle, Christian Javier.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Kelvin
He wants to,
Alcantara,
but I
Dark
dark
doubt
gray.
it.
They're like, no thanks.
The last straw for me was when I did 5 games, and then it's when like you bring in their and the lead, and I was just like, what are we doing? Let's pitch the guy who's
On the rookies,
Right.
blue sparkle,
that's the last straw.
Royce Lewis, dark gray. Willie McCovey on the ready in action.
Those are cool. I like those. They're kind of like the what were those old things?
Like films.
No, but it was like a little circular a viewfinder.
Viewfinder.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Viewfinder.
That's.
I guess
bad.
I was probably using a viewfinder while I was watching Roberto Clemente. I don't know why would I use one of those, but I have vivid memories of doing that.
From time to time, you have lucid dreams. Judge. Dalton Russian on the blue sparkle. There we go. Turn back the clock for Mike Piazza, 20 years ago, number 400 home run.
I do like these grays. Now I'm thinking I should do a set of those. I gotta stop looking at cards.
You and me both, my
Just
friend.
make
You
a
and
set
me
of
both.
everything I see.
Did you make a set of all the steel?
Javier Baez
That would be an
All-Stars
expensive set. I
refractor.
need to just buy one of those.
And Kyle Teal on the dark gray. Down through the street on the I say Seagulls.
So we've not hit
Pokemon.
yet, right?
No. Oh, somebody in the chat said something. I can't quite see it. Mr. Manzo. Let me click on that real quick. The question is Jose a better breaker than Pete and Charlie?
Not hard to be better than me.
I'm not trying to be better than no one. I'm trying to be me.
There you go. That's a good
One
answer.
on one, baby.
And
They took my
Pete
PR.
and Charlie are truly authentic to themselves.
I got nothing to add to that. That's pretty well said.
He's trying to gaslight. Oh, we got something cool coming up.
Ooh, the Deco Edge. 1 in 59 packs. So 1 every couple boxes we should get.
That's pretty nice. It looks like a stamp.
They made it's earlier than 1977, I think.
That.
Because Roberto Clemente is part of the set, I thought. But they made a actual Deco Edge set.
That's really cool. Okay. It's like Neil on the chrome. I feel like some of these cards are a little thick for no apparent reason. Adley Rutschman on the blue sparkle. Matt McLean on the dark gray. Yeah, they feel like kind of thick for no apparent reason. Eduardo Rodriguez on the chrome. Nick Kurtz.
Connor Early. It'll be interesting to see if he turns into who he is. I hadn't seen him in Series 1. I think
Byron
he might only
Buxton
be in Series 2
and the blue
flagship.
sparkle.
I saw Peyton Tolle, but Connor Early has a
Chrome
base
Miguel.
I
card.
haven't seen Peyton Tolte.
He has a card in Series 1, but I had not seen Connor Early. I don't think he does have a card in Series 1.
Box number
Let's pull that in
trace.
Heritage, because now got something to buy.
There you go.
I'm tired of buying Kristen Campbell cards. I need him to be good.
Yeah.
I want him to be good for his sake and for the Red Sox sake,
And for Pete's wallet's sake.
and for me and like how many
wanna be
cards for Pete's wallet. And Kristen Campbell?
I don't want him
I
to be
got a
good.
lot of
I
his.
need him
If
to
he'd
be
have a bunch
good.
of Kristen Campbell,
I don't have any.
yeah, I got it. See, I need it, but no, I collect. It's all gone once I turn it into a card.
Yeah, someone the other day said to me like, "How invested are you in Austin Wells?" I'm like, "Oh, I love that guy." It's not a matter of investment. But
Yeah, no, if he's investing, his cards are going. The money's going to zero.
as far as him as a player and a person, truly authentic. You know? Oh yeah, bro. That's why I'm in my path to being a sandwich reviewer. He inspired me to review sandwiches. Ryan Weathers on the blue sparkle. Bubba on the dark gray. Jorge Polanco on the chrome. He kind of looks like someone for a second, which kind of worried me. Freddie Peralta on the dark gray. Charlie might know who I'm talking about. He who must not be named.
Better not name him then.
Lars Nootbaar on the blue sparkle. And on our rookies. Whoa. And Enterprise PCA.
The Enterprise are interesting looking inserts.
Kind of like an interstellar kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I do.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Time travelers.
There we go, back to it again.
Lyors360, you can send us a DM on Instagram where we're at Bodega Cards. That's probably the easiest way to get into direct contact with us.
Yeah. Noah Cameron on the blue sparkle. And Nair Diaz on the dark gray. Nick Hurts.
And there's Peyton
Whoa.
Tolle too, so he's in both.
There we go. Jazz Chisholm. Future 40-40 right there, guys. Hey, all I'm saying is that he's the only current Yankee that's in 30-30.
I didn't say anything.
Cam
Ooh,
Schlittler.
That's cool.
There we
Nice.
go on the real ones autographs, guys.
That's a cool card.
How about that? Bang. That's
Is it for
awesome.
the Yanks?
Here we go, Yanks. Chrome rookies.
Let's not go that far.
Something about ripping packs is just therapeutic. What do you think, Charlie?
It could be fun, yeah. You were telling me about the PAX ASMR. I wouldn't say therapeutic necessarily.
Yeah,
but-
oh, so lo and behold, the person who said like ripping packs ASMR,
yeah.
that was my wife in the chat.
Yes, you did say that. Oh, there you go.
Frank Terra was on the 1977 buyback.
Now, those buybacks are one of the more interesting things that
Oh, yeah.
I have seen people do the entire sets of.
Casey Schmidt.
I have seen
Nice new
like
bar.
people who are really like incredibly dedicated to heritage, master set collectors. I feel like I
Roman.
keep getting distracted when I start telling the story, so
Very
now I'm just gonna
gross.
keep doing it. Master set meaning I'm gonna buy every
Orion.
single base card, every single short print, every single image variation of every type, including like flip stock to 5. You know, not necessarily all the time.
Arxton Ashcraft. and
Cards that are
Refractor.
1 in 13,000 packs, completing those sets. And then the really incredible ones that I've seen are like they will
Rafael
stamp
Devers
buyback cards and put them
on the
in
blue,
sets and building
Sparkle,
a complete
Cedric Mullins
real
on the
set
gray.
of the buyback stamped cards. So building a 1975 set from packs of 2025 heritage. Like that kind of dedication to the game is bordering on insanity, and I absolutely love
Oh,
it.
there are others.
Like
I'll look
that's
at the
just purely for the love of the game. You can get a complete set of 1975 way cheaper than that way, but with the stamp and with that hunt,
I'm probably one of the few people with a complete set of Panini Prism Baseball 2024.
probably one of the few people that thought to make that set. I agree.
Yeah.
That's fun though. I mean, you opened a lot of it.
A lot of the Prism Baseball I really love, honestly. Especially now I have a Cherry Blossom Wells,
That's pretty cool.
Piazza, on the turn back the clock. Definitely, Prism has a lot of like beautiful SPs that really stand out.
Totally.
Shane Baez on the blue Sparkle. Evan Carter on the dark gray. Raw Power for Kyle Riley. Look, your cousin. Alec Brosen on the blue Sparkle. Lawrence Butler on the Refractor. I think he's going to be a really great player, Lawrence Butler. Because Eric Diaz on the chrome. Pretty house. Ready in action. Gabriel Marino.
Flip that bad boy over. Since it's
Eduardo.
upside down, I wonder if that's something.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Nope, nothing. Just upside down.
Kyle
Love
Riley.
that. Especially with Heritage, when you like they make incredibly subtle variations. That's makes it really tougher when they do things flipped upside down for no reason.
Like you're trying hard enough. Come on.
Yeah.
Carlos.
card fans. So black isn't numbered, and you're right, it is to 50, but all these ones that we've been hitting are to the dark grays. The dark gray is 8 per box, and they look very, very similar to the black parallel. But the black is 1 in 121, so I don't think we've hit one yet.
Raw power,
Should be
Shohei
able to
Ohtani.
tell in person. It does say on the back, I believe. You look at one of the
Refractor to the ward. Chiyarasevich. Cam Schlutler on the chrome. Trevor Rogers on the blue sparkle. So what did everybody think of the World Baseball Classic?
It's tough for the USDR game in the way it did. You don't want to see it out of the call like that.
No. But the DR did have their chances.
No, it's true.
They did. They
But
did.
strike out on a bad call with a runner on third. I get it. I get thinking you might win the game, so I hear that.
Yeah.
But it was exciting. I thought it was cool to see that kind of team. I mean, Venezuela's never won before, have they?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Nope. So it's a really big moment for them. Chase Burns.
That's a new player. I didn't recognize him.
Jaden. 1977 buyback on Doc Ellis.
There you go. That's cool. Famous for, do we know class?
I know.
There you go.
Christian Campbell.
Throwing a no-hitter while on LSD.
Oh, there you
By his admission. I mean, they couldn't like verify that.
Right,
But
yeah.
be an unusual story to make up.
Sounds like one of those Jimi Hendrix stories. Like
Yeah,
with
but he, for the Pirates, threw a no-hitter while on LSD because he didn't think he was supposed to start that day. And then apparently someone
Of
got hurt,
course.
and then he did. And
Junior
the
Caminero.
MLB
Enterprise.
has not taken kindly to that story. They have video of the game, but they've never released it, which would be a fun one to see.
Very, very interesting short cartoon. It's 3 minutes long where it explains that and telling you sort of.
Yeah, it's worth listening to. There's also like an animated version of it.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's short.
To be on LSD to watch
No.
it.
This works. It's just fascinating. It's worth checking out, especially if you haven't heard the story. It's like kind of a classic, Well, you know, I'm talking about. Yeah, like I think it was in Ken Burns' baseball documentary, perhaps. I'm trying to remember. He got famous in some way.
Like 1980 or 79.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a no-hitter on.
Red Rooker.
According to him.
That wouldn't be something that we
Turn back the clock on Ichiro.
verify.
And it's something that would
Austin Riley.
it's like an away game. Or something with your guy that they got shut off.
Ace Doolander. I have a question for everybody, even the chat as well. How do you prepare your cereal?
Your cereal?
Yeah.
As opposed to the normal milk and...
Try.
I don't eat cereal. If I did eat it, I would eat it dry, but I don't eat cereal.
Completely dry.
Eating cereal dry?
yeah, no, I can't do that either.
I wouldn't eat. It makes it soggy. And
That's
gross.
like cookies with no milk.
Yeah.
That's also
Also
something I don't do.
something I
Yeah, because it makes it soggy.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
just soggy enough, man.
If I think too hard about soggy Oreos, I'll like get a gag reflex. Like that is disgusting to me.
Charlie, as a veteran, you prepared your fingers for this much paper.
Kins, honestly, I don't know if there you go. I don't know if
Josh
it's
Young.
or the fingers as much as for me it can get to be the arms and the wrists by the end.
It's all in the wrists.
But I often think
Like what?
List them.
yeah. No, you got it.
Kyle Riley. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Good to see you, WB Ride.
Riley Green. Cade Horton.
The faces I can't read. Oh, that's a cool looking card. I see that one real fast. Yeah, not an image variation. You'd think it would be. Good looking Correa.
Jackson Churio on the dark gray. Ready in action for Mike Schmidt. One of the GOATs. And we have on our clubhouse relic, Luis Arraez to 77. Number to 1977. Joe Perdomo. That concludes that box.
You manifested it, Kins.
Box numero 5.
Been there, Mr. Kinsel.
Came right in time. Turn back the clock for Derek Jeter, the captain, scoring his 3,000th home run. Peyton Tolley. Luis Morales on the refractor. Jerickson Profar. Rookies. Dark gray. Alvarez.
The Red Sox lost to the Yankees 1-0 today.
saw that.
I saw, and I don't know that I'm thrilled about that situation, but you know, spring training, we're still missing probably some guys. I can't imagine Willie Abreu made it back in time.
We'll be in like half the teams that was at like the WBC.
You see, I know Yoshida just came back the other day, which was a nice thing. I really hope he can, to the extent he can, capture his World Series form. Or excuse me, his World Series, World Baseball Classic form, like we were talking about last week. Just have him put it on under his jersey,
There you go.
and we're in business.
Turn back the clock for Ichiro on the Blue Sparkle.
Yes,
Owen
remember that
Cassie.
thought, my friend.
Christian Moore.
Yeah, I'm also hoping that Ranger Suarez deals this year too.
I mean, he's. I didn't. Was he on the World Baseball Classic
He was not.
team? No, I don't think so. I haven't heard much about him this spring, but I also haven't been watching a lot of the spring training games because I've been fairly busy, and also World Baseball Classic. But I mean, he's gonna be the number 2. He was a real ace. I mean, he's been an All-Star multiple times. Quasi ace for the Phillies. You know, not quasi. He's an actual ace. Decollete to Brian Reynolds.
Brian
Very
Reynolds.
Nice. Nice. I know, that's what I was saying. They look unbelievable, especially this year. Especially this year.
Brent Taylor. Sal Stewart.
Yeah, Luke, they're also labeled on the back.
Francisco
in terms
Lindor.
of next
Back in
to the
action.
name. They label it with written of what it is.
Mike Yastrzemski. Dylan Dillinger.
I wouldn't say no to that. Hey, Loop, I'd love to hear that, my friend. So, after you worked over Justin, you got some good karma from that. Skeens, 99. That's a cool one. But that's, you know, we haven't hit a ton of numbered cards in our first, I don't know, this is box number 5, I guess. So, numbered cards are tough sledding.
Clubhouse Collection. William Contreras. Trevor Larnach. Marcelo Mayer to 150. Junior Caminero. Josh Naylor. Denzel Clark. Sean Murphy. Charlie had his skins to 99.
I was talking about that earlier. Came into the shop today, did a trade.
Oh, it's Loop Doctor. What's up, dog? Bryce Eldridge on the refractor. Mando Tatis, Miguel Robles. Christian Montes de Oca. The blue sparkle. Aaron Judge on the dark gray. That concludes box number 5.
On to 6. Fun, fun, fun. Alrighty.
Box number 6.
Lucky number 6. Do not ask Matt any questions related to numbers for the next 15 minutes. That's going in the graveyard, and we're gonna move on.
You saw it rattling around.
Nope. I felt the vibrations coming off of you. Yeah. So, Matt, I'm curious what you think. You've been staring at these cards as much as anybody else has. Penny sleeving, top loading everything. Matt is our sorting and shipping man off screen, who you also see breaking every once in a while as well. Doing more and more of that. 1977 tops. I'm going to ask everybody, but I'm starting with you. 1977 tops. How do we feel about the design? Because I was talking to someone today about, like, how tops is constrained because they are following a chronological schedule. Each year getting newer. And so some years are just not that well designed compared to others. And so I'm curious what you think of 77.
I like them. I think I like the whole vintage feel. Like all the ones with the little edges,
The decal.
the decal.
Yes, which is
I
a
love
fun,
that.
a
That's
fun name.
The decal. Like this is like what the cards I first saw growing up. That's when my dad and my uncle had were all the
Sure, the 77.
77.
Yeah, my father's first set that I can remember was number 3. 73. Number 3. I don't know what just happened to me there. 73. Not the most appealing design. Actually, one of my less favorites. But 75 is the classic.
And a refractor.
76 last year is one of my least favorites, if I'm being honest.
What have you been? This year. For this year, I would say it's too early to tell for a favorite product. There's only been a few product releases pertaining to this year. But
That's an interesting question. I guess 2026 product year versus 2026 calendar year. I love Bowman's Best. That was my favorite, I think, that I've opened for baseball this year. That was a fun one. Or no, Gilded. Gilded was awesome. I want to open Gilded every day. Like for myself.
It's like who wouldn't?
That's one of the signs you'd see if I won the lottery. Is every day at breakfast I'd rip a case of Gilded.
Just Charlie on Instagram. It's Gilded Day, day 127.
Yeah, Loop. It doesn't have a date yet. Late May, early June, I think, for Topps Chrome Baseball. Unless that's changed recently, but I don't think it has a date on the calendar yet. That'll be fun. I like the design this year. Yes,
Lots of it.
a lot of it. Can't call that my favorite
10
product.
cases.
This just came from that.
Thank you, sir.
CJ Abrams on the dark gray. And ready in action.
CJ Abrams, good player if he stays out of the casino at 3 in the morning or whatever it was. He got sent to single A
Did he really?
for staying out till 6 o'clock in the morning before a day game at a casino.
It's like, dude, what are you doing?
He's a good player though. Excellent.
That's like all the stuff going on with Jackson Pope are like testing for PEDs again.
He's not getting paid very much in his contract. He's been suspended twice on it.
Well, he like fled the country after he
I haven't read about that.
No, are you?
I'm going.
You going?
Jack
What is it?
Caglione.
Skis pitching.
What is it?
What do you think, Jose? You a
No,
fan
no,
of?
stay.
You think Cagliano's the real deal?
It's
I think he has a lot of potential
It's
that's
expensive.
there. Once you, I would say once he starts building himself
Opening day.
at the plate, he'll be great because he has a lot of speed on him. I guess that's like one of the youthful perks. Down Rafaela and Brady House.
I don't recognize that one. All these
Almond?
cards that I feel like should be image variations just aren't.
That's pretty cool.
That one feels like it probably is. Nope. Again, not. What do I know?
Strom, Refractor, Francisco Lindor. On the Clubhouse collection, Garrett Crochet.
Crochet, great picture.
World Series. Brandon Sparrow. Brad Batty. Last 4 packs of box number 6. 7. And some of the top chases in the Heritage case. Well, there's a variety of things in Heritage. You have there once was a man. That's one of the case hits. Well, they're one of ones where it's a patch autograph of only 6 people that are on that checklist. Clubhouse autographs, real ones, And obviously the big rookies like Chad Caglione and Roman Anthony. Edward Cabrera. You got it, alien. But the cool things that I really like in this is that that's on the checklist is Derek Jeter, Turn Back the Clock autograph, and also Barry Bonds is in that checklist as well. Ryan Reynolds. So those are definitely some cool things, as well as Otani also on Turn Back the Clock autograph. And there we have it. That concludes box number 6. There we are. All right. All right, chat. Now I'm going to switch it over to my man, Charlie, where he's going to complete the rest of the case for you guys. Give it up for Charlie.
Okay. Didn't know that. Let's do it. Switching over. All right, get my sheet in front of me and we'll do this all. Good thing I didn't run to the bar across the street or something. Well, it's not anymore now that I... Alrighty. Chrome. Maybe I'll have to do it the same way as Jose, opening a few at a time. Rafi Devers, my man. I'm still really sad about the San Francisco Giants getting Rafi.
Yes.
And, I mean, it's not even about all the value of... I'm going to do that what my man Jose was doing. He's inspired me. It's not all about the incredible loss of value of my card collection. That's a minor element of it. It's really just...
They gave him up for nothing.
And that he didn't, like, he was not faultless at all on the way out.
No.
Like, by any stretch of the imagination. And that is what's kind of a shame to me. Alrighty. Brooks Lee looking very excited. Oh, Alien Traders. I'm not sure if you're still on the Instagram. Just seeing your message here. Tal Marte. Some of the top chases would be a lot of the top chases that are in Series 1 in terms of the rookies. The password being kind of a minor one, but Roman Anthony, Jack Caglione being two big ones. Mizorowski, Cam Schlittler. He's a gray of Kirk Ring. Those are some of the bigger ones. You're also chasing autographs, some of the image variations, which they're making it extra hard to spot this year, which is a good thing. We have the intrepid sorting and shipping team, making sure everything gets doctored up the way it needs to. Yeah, so that's some of the top chases. Oh my goodness, some of these are stuck together a little bit. Colson Montgomery, rookies. So this is Colson Montgomery, probably in the top 5. Cool sparkle blue. Jordan Alvarez and Enterprises, Julio. Doga, you're right. You're exactly right. He didn't want to take the leadership role. Things that someone who would be, people talked a lot about his contract and how, because when you get paid that much, that's what you should be doing. But honestly, I think it's more than that, though there's some validity to that. But, like, he was the longest tenured player on the Red Sox. He was the only player who had been on the 2018 World Series team.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of having a leadership role, there is there's a serious point, like a serious thing about it.
That seems to happen to a lot of those guys. Though. Look at Xander movie.
Exactly. How do you pick against the quads? For the unnumbereds, we evenly distribute them. The sorting and shipping team evenly distributes them between the 4 because we typically have a bunch of chromes, refractors, blue sparkles. Any numbereds will random with a dice tower at the end of the break. Davis Schneider blue sparkle. Bo Naylor gray. It's a big pile of cards. I really bit off more than I can chew here. I love that image of Carlos Correa. Yes, we got that is an image variation. Our first image variation here, Jose Ramirez wearing his All-Star game. No, it's not his All-Star game. His his batting outfit. Jose Ramirez image variation. Juan Soto refractor behind that, which is pretty cool. And Luis Morales. Adam Fraser blue. Nice color match. The light blue matches quite well with the Royals blue. Merrill Kelly chrome. Zach Gallen black. And Dave Parker. I just bought a Dave Parker autograph recently. Good looking Pirates card on the, what was I calling them? I already forgot the word. Cal Raleigh blue sparkle. Big Christmas. Viewfinder. I think I'm going to go home and buy a Viewfinder on eBay. Stanton. He's always got good looking cards, Stanton. And James Wood refractor. Kyle Teal, last card there. Kyle Teal. I do miss him on the Red Sox. I think he's like going to be legit.
Who?
Kyle Teal.
Yeah.
I think that was a shame that we missed out on him. Not missed out. I mean, Crochet obviously was worth.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't because I knew what was going to happen. This happens every time we do this. Oh my god. Trade for him, trade him away, and then he's great. That, you know, I'm sure Vaughn Grissom is probably going to be in the Triple Crown hunt this year. It's like every time. God, it makes me so upset. But I was saying, I like sports because they're pretty conflict-free, you know? Sometimes I come home and Amy's watching The Pit, and it's a great show, but good lord is that stressful. Baseball's not stressful. I got enough stress. Pete Alonso, blue sparkle, another color match, though now unfortunately he is with one of my fave teams, William Abreu yesterday, one of the heroes. But now we got Pete Alonso in Baltimore, which means I will see him a lot more. Selfishly, I'm happy about that. But since I think I've said before many times, my brother lives in Baltimore. Oh, another autograph. We're doing pretty well in terms of autographs versus relics. I think it's 3-3, right? Or 3-4. Here's Bryce Matthews for the Stros.
Actually, it's more like 4-2.
Or,
Well, now
no,
3.
4 and 3.
Now 3.
You're making me. Don't, I know math. 4 and 3 and 2. You just know those numbers that come after 5.
That's and before 8.
Exactly. All right, Willie Adames, blue sparkle. Volpe, gray. Raw power, Caglione. I asked earlier what people thought. So this, my friends, is a black. This is much different. Let's see. So this is Gavin Sheets to 50. This is for the Padres. Because we're gonna be able to tell visually on screen. You can tell clearly in hand. I can't find the code. Yeah, 87. Different code. There's the black. So this is what you need. This can stay over here. All right, and the last couple cards in that pack. Cool, so that's to 50 for the Padres. Teoscar Hernandez and Miguel Andujar. It's the last card in that box. Any big hits yet, asks Chris? No, not massive. Though, honestly, the Camp Schlittler auto is probably worth a few bucks. You got 3 autos, 4 relics. Nothing crazy low numbered yet. Image variation. Lot of parallels, which is kind of interesting because honestly, like I keep starting and stopping my story, Heritage is a huge set builder product historically, and it wasn't like a hit chasing thing. The numbered cards, which there were a bunch of, were to some extent an afterthought because even, you know, now people say, oh, everything is numbered so high because the front ones are so high. Like 2005, no, that's wrong. It didn't come out in 2005. 2007, 2008, the chromes were numbered to like 1958. So like they were not rare. And that was back, you know, before print runs were as high as they were. Now you get a bunch of them per box, but wasn't what you were opening it for. They'd be worth $1 or $2. Alrighty. Stack number 1 of box number 8, I guess. I can count. I was just saying how much I can count. Oh my goodness, 2 of the exact card back to back. You don't see that all the time. This short printing thing is what's driving me nuts. That may prevent me from doing a set. All right, Blanco Chrome. Which everyone's very concerned about, I know. Garcia. Kutch. Who did he end up signing with? Jacob Wilson Enterprise. I thought I saw he was. Everyone wanted him to go back to the Pirates, but unfortunately he did not.
Did he not?
No. Feels like a pretty unforced error on their part. Mitch Keller Chrome and Cal Raleigh. None of the All-Star variations yet either. That's one of the ones that I was looking up some of the new image variations. None of the cheat sheets have been loaded yet, but some of the new design ones haven't hit one yet. They're not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination, but
The Rangers.
down with the Rangers.
These are the Rangers.
No kidding. Now I wonder if we're gonna get some ghost cards or of him. And when I say ghost cards, I mean like Joey Votto on the Blue Jays. Bunch of cards of his, bunch of relics. He never actually played a major league game for the Blue Jays. He was in the minors, but couldn't. His body quit on him. Is essentially how he put it. Here's Bo Bichette Chrome. Sure, yeah. Scooble All Stars. So the variation will have an actual yellow star instead of the box border like that. Carson Kelly Gray. Jonah Tong. Local hero, Jonah Tong. Hero, local. Everyone's looking forward to him, hopefully, being good. Ronel Blanco, Chrome. And Javier Baez.
He's not with the Mets anymore, right?
Tong, no, they traded him, I believe, because they heard I hit a nice card of him on the Mets, and so they needed to lower the value of that. Dansby Swanson. Every time I hit something nice, it's my problem with not selling is I never
That's the window.
I mean, there is no window. It's like it's a concrete wall. So I just watch things go up in value and up and then down to like less than it was when I bought it, and then maybe back up again, and I do absolutely nothing the entire time. Like I think I've talked on the stream before about like essentially like losing a box of a bunch of 2018 rookies and finding like 20 Shohei rookies in my house like last year, and they're just literally still sitting in the same box I found them in. I now know where they are and like know they exist, but did I do anything with them? No, of course not. Could I like buy a new car if I graded them? Honestly, maybe.
Possibly.
Bad car, but car. Cafus. Sparkle. Jorge Soler. What does a used car even cost these days?
Ridiculous too.
I know. The last time I bought it, it was not cheap for not a good car. All right, we have a relic. Augustin Ramirez, Miami Marlins. Game used memorabilia. Clubhouse collection. The black napkin. Standard BB refractor. I am bummed that they unnumbered the refractors. Jaron Duran, first one of him that I've noticed we hit, so I believe he might be a short print, but again, I can't tell because of the skip numbering. That has no Chris Bryant Rockies. That has no Mookie Betts gray. Nice. Raw Power, Nick Kurtz. So after the break, we still got 4 more boxes to go, 1/3 remaining, but after the break we will of course recap all of our numbered cards, relics, and autographs such as they are. Now Heritage is not really a break that the recap does much for, because it's a lot of cards that are not going to be in the recap with all the unnumbered stuff. However, if you ever want to rewatch it, Caleb Durbin, newest Red Sox, Jack Flaherty, and Rod Carew, big pack of fun stuff. If you want to rewatch it, you can at Bodega Breaks. That is our YouTube page where we will have archived the break forever. The Martian, let's see if he's going to do it, though. Is he really starting in AAA this year? Did I read that properly?
Or is he?
Yeah.
He is. That's bananas.
Batting average is 330.
Is that what he's hitting during spring? Jazz Chisholm refractor.
Yeah.
Your guy. What is the thought process there? Jose Caballero. Sparkle. Chrome.
I'd rather have gold pieces.
Another 1977 buyback. Or, excuse me. Yeah, 77. Bruce Del Canton for the Braves. Ooh, Blue Paul Skeens. That's a cool card. I've heard of him. You heard of this guy, Paul Skeens?
Who?
Right on cue. You're so good with that. You did that last week, too, and it made me laugh. God, you're good. Quick. Alrighty, we're going to go on to box number 9. Lucky number 9. You know everything is lucky all the time. Oh, goodness. So now that we're on to the last third, you know what that means.
Talking about dinner.
Talking about dinner. We all start talking about dinner.
You missed me talking about my green dyed macaroni and cheese from last night.
Ooh. Is this a home concoction
This is,
or a restaurant?
Childhood favorite. My mom used to make. I'm not eating corned beef and cabbage as a 10-year-old kid.
No, of course not.
So it was Kraft macaroni and cheese with some blue or green food coloring, and I have continued that into adulthood.
I love that.
By myself in my apartment making green macaroni and cheese last week.
I love that in a completely unironically.
And then I sent my mom a picture, and she's.
You probably make her day with that. Yes, that Pete, you are a good
But is
son.
your mac and cheese better than mom's mac and cheese?
It's Kraft macaroni and cheese.
So there's
It's
only
all
so
kind of
much
personal,
that
yeah.
can be done about that situation.
But some people add like the extra cheese, some people don't.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I hear you.
Change it up.
World Series Chrome, and there's another World Series star behind it. Raw Power Caminaro.
All kinds of extra stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot
yeah.
sauce I'm a big fan of. Drake Baldwin, Gold
Creole
Cup.
seasoning. Slap your mama.
Yes.
Springer. Peyton Tolle. Now there's a guy I can't totally get a read on. He looks like he's going to be a star.
I think he is, man.
Show. I think he
He has the 1970s stash
oh
going.
my god, he looks like an undercover cop from
Or
the 1970s.
Or a fat Dennis Eckersley.
Jung Ho Lee, Blue Sparkle. Jordan Walker, Refractor. Spencer Horwitz, Blue Sparkle. And Ernie Clement, Gray. William Contreras, also member of the Red Sox. God, I literally cannot get over how much easier these are to open than last year. I almost had to go on the IL last year after a case of Heritage High number.
What are your 2 weeks off?
Got a tendonitis. Tennis elbow. No, but I was yanking on him. It was unbelievably hard to pull. All right. That's a good-looking Salvador Perez card with him in the shades. Willier. I need to see if my Williers went up in value so I can watch them go up and down. Luis Castillo and Cole Youngray. Mike Trout. I mean, he was looking like.
Man
I mean,
possessed.
that's couldn't put it any better, man. Oh yikes! This is in bad shape. That one got eaten by the machine. It looks like. I guess. World's best AAA player, Matt McClain Chrome. Saccone.
Did I tell you we did an autograph signing with Bob's team last week?
Is that okay to?
Sure. We're not going to go into great detail.
No, no. I knew it was occurring.
Yeah.
It occurred.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Hopefully we'll have cards back.
Roki Sasaki Refractor. Oh, that is gonna be one of the cooler ones. Jose Altuve, Blue Sparkle. Jack Dreher, Gray. Oscar Hernandez, Chrome, and Gray, Andy Pives. Ernie Clement, Blue Sparkle. Cunha. And our last stack of box number 9. Then we get to the 10 double-digit boxes. 10, 11, yeah, that's right. I can count. I can count, Matt. Stop.
Starting to doubt it, Phil.
Why would you ever think something like that?
So is it a McDonald's night?
Is it a McDonald's
I know what a
night?
ridiculous question.
Do you know how much of a McDonald's night this is? My beautiful and talented fiance Amy is celebrating her mother's birthday, Krauser, Gray, with our dog. So I'm coming back to an empty home. I don't work till noon tomorrow.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to... Ooh, is this a redemption? I'm going to hold that stupid story. Wow, you don't see redemptions in Heritage all the time. Let's see what it is. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Woo! Base, chrome, autograph variation, orange of Jacob Mizorowski for the Brewers. That is about as good as you can do out of something like this. That's awesome. So this will be one of the chrome to 25 of Mizorowski. Wow, I haven't hit a redemption out of Heritage. I don't know how long. So I spent all this time at the beginning talking about how it was going to be Salvador Perez, Blue Sparkle, Carlos Correa. How it was going to be not a lot of autos. I've seen some cases with 2 or 3. Yaz. It's the last card of that box. We've hit a few, and they haven't been nobodies by any stretch of the imagination. Well, nobody in the Citizen Nobody. You're all a professional baseball player, and as I often say, a ton more successful at what you do than I am at what I do. So who am I to talk? The answer is nobody. But we all know sometimes it's cooler to hit a Shohei auto than someone we haven't heard of. You heard of this guy, Shohei?
Who? Never.
The guy in Bowman draft?
Yeah.
Lucky number 10. Chrome. Oops, and stuck to the back of it is Joe Adele Gray. Raw Power Roman, one of the first Romans I remember seeing. My man. Though I need to stop seeing Romans because that means I need to buy more of them. Louis Seal. Oh god, that is a painful looking neck tattoo. Has he always had that? Louis Seal right across his Adam's apple? Oh man, I've never noticed that before. Bobby Wood Gray. That guy's tougher than me, which is not hard, but Dane Myers, refractor. That must have hurt. Cam Smith, Blue Sparkle. Austin Hayes. Hey, Matt, you got some tattoos. I don't think that's, you know, betraying your confidence. Would you get one on your neck?
Not on my head.
Not even, yeah, like, not, irrespective of, like, any sort of reason you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But, like, just pain-wise, knowing what it feels like?
Absolutely. Now, there's like certain parts of my arm, like near like the
Elbow, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, anywhere where there's a lot of bone,
Absolutely.
my experience has been horrible. Big Christmas. Now, he did not catch on yet, or he did. He got picked on the Rule 5 draft, I think. I want to say Vassallo. Chrome. All Skeens. Corrector. Blue Sparkle. Chase Dollander. Chase Dollander has a name that's very fun for me to say. Aaron Judge. Robbie Ray Chrome. And Jacob Wilson. Macho Man Randy Savage.
I know, yeah.
We're watching an old Royal Rumble, I think, in here.
Makes you want to snap into a Slim Jim.
You got a Slim Jim the other day?
The Randy Savage one.
Oh,
There you go. See,
I need to have
it
that.
sells itself, man.
I need to buy it and put it in my PC.
I can tell you, I feel like
Felt the cream always rose and stuff. Yeah.
Game used memorabilia of Jacob Wilson. Last year's, you know, wasn't even the best rookie on his own team, but most years would win Rookie of the Year. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics. Refractor of Jaron Duran. Another guy who's making his way back from the World Baseball Classic. Red Sox have a lot of players.
A lot. That's what they call the World Boston Classic.
I love that. Max Muncy and Andrew Hoffman, gray. Johnny Bench. Ooh, Seiya Suzuki doing a backflip. Ooh, we got a decal in here. Not to cheat, but I can see from the side. Ooh, and it's Evan Carter. Evan Carter. Getting a lot of these decals. Evan Carter for the Rangers. And that Piazza Chrome for the Padres. Jeez, I forgot Mike Piazza was on the Padres.
I forgot that too.
You see, and gray of Luis Arraez, another guy who literally turns into Babe Ruth during the World Baseball Classic. Guy had more home runs in the World Baseball Classic than they had in the entire Major League Baseball season last year. I'll win Cassie. And that's not just because I'm a big fan of his. Taylor Ward gray. That's part of it.
Yes.
Might be most of it. Joey Cantillo, Sparkle, Florida Rodriguez, and last but not least, Spencer Horowitz. Alrighty, folks, 2 more to go. 2 more to go, and then we will do our recap. But again, I encourage folks, those folks who are watching for their own entertainment, you can do whatever you want. For those folks watching and want to, if any sort of set building reasons or want to get a sense of what the break looked like for your team, always encourage you to check out the Bodega Breaks YouTube page where the entire thing will be archived. Also, it'll be sorted and shipped out to you guys tomorrow. So, won't have to wait long, unless you live in a faraway place, in which case that's out of our control. You might have to wait a while. I had a thing come from England recently. It took like 3 weeks once from when it got mailed, or more than that. 3.5 weeks. Which, said another way, is like incredibly fast when it used to take them 3.5 months to cross the ocean, much less send a baseball card. But I can complain about anything. I have a pretty. Oh, go ahead.
What was the card? That you ordered?
What was that? Oh, that actually was a soccer card of George Best, who is a famous Irish soccer player and, for lack of a better word, party animal. But I have a card waiting for me in my mailbox at home, I hope, as long as it's still there. No one decided to help themselves to it. Of one of those from this year's Series 1, the Rounding the Bases relic auto of Gunnar.
Ooh, nice.
Gunnar Henderson. I like those base autos, the Rounding the Bases. Dom Smith, my goodness, is he still in the league? Gleyber Torres, 62 of 150. Gleyber Torres, blue. Only our second or third numbered chrome, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's not not easy to hit based on the odds, which they just released. But a few of them, it's some cool ones.
Can you go to that other white box that's right there?
Ooh, Shohei, blue sparkle, very nice for the Dodgers. That's a good looking card. T.P. Crawford just doing a cool move. Going to Tom Refractor, nice. Again, too bad he's not on the Mets anymore, but a nice hit for the Mets. Mike Trout, blue sparkle. Fourth switch hitter, who is that? Beltran? Yeah, it is. Newest Hall of Famer, right? He made it this year. Jacob Wilson.
Yes.
And Caleb Durbin. They made him wait a year because of the sign stealing.
Yeah.
Which I suppose. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? That's not. Whatever. That's neither here. I had bigger fish to fry than things from that long ago. All I remember is in MVP baseball, he was an absolute cheat code. MVP baseball 2005. The game always predicted, like if you played the franchise mode and like you could go into the future, they always predicted Carlos Beltran would go to the Hall of Fame in that game. Which I thought was really funny because he did. They also used to do that B.J. Upton. They used to think he was going to have like, and he was a great player
Both
too.
of us, him and his brother Justin.
Justin Upton was even better, arguably. Emmett Sheehan, Deckel. 1 in 59, cool one for the Dodgers. Why is that everything upside down? I keep flipping everything over. Chrome. Peace. Connor Early, blue sparkle. Connor Early is the one everyone thinks is supposed to be like the real deal compared to Peyton Tolle. Not, I mean, they're both supposed to be really good, but I think
I thought they could put Peyton Tolle like in a reliever role.
that's what I think I've seen a lot. Like it seems like Early is competing for a starting job while Tolle is competing to be in the majors.
Yeah.
I thought he was good last year. Tolle.
He is. I mean, he had it was a short season, so you get to see the full.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe he will be a front starter.
I agree. I mean, hey, it's just nice to have a couple, like, a few extras for once. That's not something we're used to as Red Sox
This
fans
might be the most like complete staff we've had
in quite a while, which then subsequently makes the bullpen good because they just signed that lefty reliever. What was his name? Danny Colombe, something like that. He, again, not like a star player or anything, but had like an ERA of 2.3 as a lefty specialist, such as they are. And we signed him for like $1.5 million. Like,
That's not bad. Take a shot.
I mean, we don't really have any other lefties, and to have someone who's for that cheap who had that much success. Nathan Eovaldi, Nasty Nate. Nathan Eovaldi for the Texas Rangers, relic. TJ Friedel, refractor. Hunter Brown, blue sparkle. Ryan McMahon for the Yanks. Little color match action there. Owen Cassie, blue. George Springer, blue sparkle. Jesus Sanchez and Cole Young. And the last pile in box number 11. This one goes to 11. And then 12. And then we will recap, such as they are, our numbered cards, autographs, relics. Quick recap for a long break, as it always is with Heritage. But all the goodies can be re-experienced whenever your heart desires. On the internet, youtube.com. You heard of that website?
Who? Who what?
I'm sorry, I'm being a jerk. Not trying to be. I'm just trying to toss up some alley-oops. Luis Angel Acuna, blue sparkle. Gray, rookies. I haven't seen one of those all-star variations. I've been looking for one of those. William Contreras, chrome, and gray of Braxton Ashcraft. Jose Barrios, blue sparkle, and the last two cards of box number 11. Last one's Braxton Ashcraft again. Didn't I just say his name?
Yep.
It's all right. Math-wise, 400 card set, so 300 base. Let me do some quick math here. 8 cards. How many per box? So I should get like between, I don't know, hopefully between 2 and 5 of each card. Did see somebody on the internet really upset that they opened a case and they couldn't make a single complete set. And they were a base set. They said they had 11 of certain ones and 0 of others, which I think actually, honestly, to some extent, is what truly random is.
Right.
Like, perfect collation is not true randomness.
That's why they got upset though.
But he was just like, I literally bought a case of Heritage and I don't have a complete base set. Like, that's honestly fairly frustrating. I can understand that. All right, this is our, oops, I did this a little bit wrong. We'll open one pack like this to start. Chrome. And so this is our last and final box of tonight's break. We're going to be back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, doing a couple breaks. I'm going to do Bowman's Best. And then we might do another tag team situation with my man Matt over here on Topps Heritage. See if I have to go in the IL again.
Tomorrow's packs will be difficult.
Yes, exactly. Now, good to get everybody in the mix. Mix it up. Caglione. So I know we've hit 4 Jack Cagliones, so that's a good exemplar of what I'm talking about. Josh Young, chrome. Blue sparkle for the rookies. And Hernandez, gray. James Wood, raw power. Alright, we have what is another black. This time it's Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs. So these are unnumbered but 250, and these are different from the grays. You can tell much easier in person, I think, than we could on the video. They've also been upside down in the boxes. And thirdly, they have a different code on the back. So, they, you know, while we were maybe complaining, Refractor Wilson, of how some of the changes, like switching from the white borders to the black border, or the gray border rather, makes it a little confusing. They do give you a bunch of ways to tell the difference. Josh Young gray. Which is good. Reduces any confusion. So, we have one more hit. Jack Dreyer, chrome. Garrett Crochet gray. Bo Naylor, blue sparkle. Oh, I didn't get to finish my story about dinner.
Oh yes.
Because I'm going in with an empty bachelor pad, and I don't have to get work till noon tomorrow. I think I'm gonna stay up all night eating McDonald's and playing video games like I'm 12.
Need some green mac and cheese to go with that?
Oh man, you got any green food coloring handy? I didn't actually eat any green food yesterday, but I like to do things that are. Ooh, that's cool. This is a different design relic. It's our man Pete Sky, Corbin Carroll. Celebrating the 1977 design, these Real One relic cards. So this is a Real One relic, as opposed to the Clubhouse Collection. These are new this year, I believe. I haven't seen them last year. So perhaps our final hit of the break, but you never know. Stephen Kwan Gray.
How were your homemade nuggets the other day? You made?
Those were delicious. I've been
Julio,
on a
blue
chicken
sparkle.
nugget kick lately.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I like this. Rodriguez. So you homemade them, however, does that involve like what? Well, what does that involve? Roman.
Just breading and
So just like cutting up chicken breast, breading, and like making them like
and
that.
baking them to try and be healthy.
Ah, okay. Will Smith, blue sparkle. Cole Reagan's refractor. Junior. We have a 1977, this time for the Tigers, Willie Horton. Willie Horton, an original. So we got 4 of them in the case, right? 4 or 5? Something like that. Christian Walker, blue sparkle. Cam Schlittler, gray. Nice looking card. And last one in this pile, Herbito Hernandez. And we're going to get on to our last and final stack of cards. So after that, I will do a recap like we talked about. Hang out, chat away, and then wrap up for tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. with Bowman's Best. Thank you, my friends. 7 p.m. with Heritage, and me and Matt. And we'll get me top loading. Get me to do something to shut up. All I do is talk to myself. But, you know, I should have given my disclaimer. You can watch this on mute also.
Put in subtitles.
No one would hear me. People would just, oh my god, subtitle would be worse. It'd just be a big block of text covering all the cards because I won't shut up. Alrighty, last and final, my friends. Thomas Sagassi. Blue Sparkle of Freddie Freeman. Mason Wynn Gray. Ooh, we got an extra one. Look at that. Extra relic. Jose Altuve. Game used memorabilia. Nice bright orange. Bright orange.
Speaking of science, Stephen.
Yes, speaking of things that we're leaving in the past. Because we're adults who have bigger fish to fry, like the 2026 World Series being won by your Boston Red Sox. Jordan Westberg, blue sparkle, and a gray of the ERA leaders. We have just a couple more in the last and final box. So the last half of our last pack, the last card of the break is, hey, not half bad, the Enterprise Jack Caglione. Not a bad way to finish, my friends. Not a bad way to finish at all. All right. Well, that concludes pick your player. No, jeez, Louise. Pick your team. Could you imagine sorting this by pick your player? Pick your team break number 1 of 2026. Top
You and I
Heritage.
have done it.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. I actually don't have to imagine. I have experienced it once and done. I forgot we did that. We're like trauma bonded. So first off, I want to say thank you guys very much for tuning in, hanging out, chatting. There's a lot of places you can break. You chose to break with us, and that means a lot. Thanks for hanging out with all of us. Any questions? Just let us know in any of the chats or shoot us a message. Keep an eye on your eBay inbox. You'll get an updated shipping tomorrow when these are sorted and shipped. All cards ship, so you'll have a big old box of cards coming your way. All right, so our numbered cards and case hits first. We also have our sorting and shipping team double checking and triple checking everything as well. So everything will get doctored up the way it needs to. Glaber Torres to 150. Marcelo Meyer to 150. Chris Bryant to 99. And Angel Martinez to 99. Those were our 4 chromes. We have our color of the year to 77. Salvi Perez, which is an awesome looking card. Then we have our 2 blacks to unnumbered but to 50. Seiya Suzuki and Gavin Sheets. Then we got our relics. Are Jose Altuve, Corbin Carroll, real one, Nathan Eovaldi, Jacob Wilson, Agustin Ramirez, Garrett Crochet, William Contreras, the real one. We hit one of these earlier. I forgot. 77 of 77, or 17, because that doesn't have a line there. It's 17 of 77. Luis Ariz. Some kind of joke about the Revolutionary War in there, I'm sure. And Yordan Alvarez, Clubhouse Collection, 1777. I couldn't think of anything fast enough. And then we got our last and final, our pile of autographs. Bryce Matthews, Cam Schlittler, awesome, very nice looking card. Brendan Donovan, and last but certainly not least, our redemption for the Brewers, orange to 25 chrome mono of Jacob Mezarowski. Awesome. All of the goodies, all of the numbered cards, or excuse me, all the chromes, the refractors, the blue sparkles, the light grays, the inserts, the short prints, that is all going to get sorted and shipped to you. So there's a ton of fun stuff. You're going to have a really enjoyable package, I hope. Any questions, just let us know. Like I said, we are going to be back here tomorrow at the exact same time, doing another case of Heritage at 7, and at 6 p.m. we'll be doing Bowman's Best Pick Your Player. So that's going to be fun. Find us in all the same places. Any questions, just let us know. On behalf